Hey guys, welcome back to Seablock Rustic Adventures. No, Rustic Waters. I don't know why I added the adventures up there. But yeah, last episode we got this little new friend here, our little rat. Currently a chef. Crafty little bugger. Oh, this is actually cool. Aw, do that again. That'd be a good screenshot if you clean yourself like that and such. Right? He's agreeing. He's nodding. Or she. I think it's she. Look at that little nose romping as well. So adorable. You're so adorable. Anyway, he's not doing it. She. It. Whatever. But I think today, because we got a little bit lost last episode of like what kind of where to progress and such, right? So I feel like maybe we'll just kind of like follow some of these quests from the top. So we completed almost this entire section here. There are these ones that are mostly optional ones for money. So these I'm gonna ignore for the moment. But some of the other ones would be nice. And also we did make storage drawers last episode, and I didn't end up using any of them. So that's smart. But I mainly wanted some for... Actually, I guess we could automate this a little bit if we set something up down here. I do want to store some of these things we're getting a bit more in a more efficient way. At least the sand, the gravel, the clay, and that kind of stuff, because everything is like currently blocked. All of our things are done or broken, but I think it might be nice to just have them here. So for now, I think I'll do it down here. We can move this and we can use like other stuff later. Does it show how much we can store in here? It does not, because it has been increased. It's not the vanilla value, so I don't know how much it's gonna be. We get a ton of clay all the time. There we go, and I would like to store sand in here as well, but I'm just gonna wait for this to run through and do the thing, I guess. We could also eat fish if we wanted to. Plenty of that stuff now, but yeah. Oh yeah, and these are like compressed clay. Maybe I'll uncompress these again, because you can see how much clay we have. So that's already 906 stacks. I think normally it's 512 if you don't upgrade it. But cool, so we'll let this go, and again, every time I craft something, it gives me these little tools, which is not so great. This up here is my tech chest, where I kind of put tech stuff. Down here we have ingots and so on, so I think I'll try to keep this somewhat organized. What are these? Oh, that's turds. I guess I'll leave you in here. Sure, and then we have our creative cheese, which we don't currently need. And of course the chalker box, which is really nice. And normal cheese, if you ever want to do something with that. But yeah, I think we should just kind of go down the quest line a little bit and try to finish some of these things and see what we get and what it unlocks. So we're pretty close to being done with the rats one. We did make that cheese here, and we got the rat cages. I put them upstairs, but I don't want to put my rats in there yet. Well, I only have one, but they make babies real quick, so it's something we should do. Now this quest talks about how these little rats, if they just roam around, they apparently can get through these guys, for example. These little keyholes, and it is advised to put blocks in front of it. So I'm just gonna do this in case one of our rats escapes. It shouldn't, but you know how they are. And also, we've done this up here before in the past, but let's make the moon pool, that's what it's actually called, a little bit more safer down here by putting these guys in front of it again. So they might go through the doors too, but hopefully not. There's the sand coming in. Nice. We can make item pipes now too, but I think hoppers down there is a little bit easier. Okay, so that is done, and we get a chemist work table, which I'm going to go over to in this corner and dump it on the ground, because we already have the better one. So that's done. And this is why we should probably do these like in an order more, because you do get useful items of it. The next one is the cheese staff is your means of communicating with your rats. You must sneak click a rat to bind it, then sneak click on a container to instruct it to place or remove items from it. Tip: just like pipes, the side of the machine you select with the wand is the side the rat will interact with. If you want a rat to deposit items into a furnace input, you must select the top of the furnace. To remove the smelted items, the right side of a furnace. Okay. And we also get the flight upgrade, which is crazy. Let's see a rat fly. So that's another cheese block with just sticks. And this guy is full. I really wonder if we can automate this. I'm still not convinced that we can't. But I don't know how it's programmed. One thing we could try, should be in here I guess, is we do have fluid pipes and we have copper gear. What we can do is combine this to get a fluid extractor in the sky. We need a cutters. Okay, let's use silver again. Again, that has more durability. Seems a little bit better, to be honest. Silver cutter. Can't wait to get diamonds or something so we can make more like tools that last longer. Okay, so then in here, get this guy, fluid extractor. Okay. Now, the way they work, they're a little bit different than you might think. So you can't just put a fluid extractor in between like this. And it looks like they don't actually connect. Wait, we had some? Oh, we had some. Or did we get multiple? Did I make multiple? Oh, I guess we had some. Never mind. But you can't do that. Okay, it actually doesn't connect at all. If that would have worked, this wouldn't normally work though. You always have to have an extractor with a pipe attached. Otherwise it will, I think it like kind of tries to pull from both containers at the same time. It's not smart enough to know that one of them is input, one of them is output, or vice versa. So you have to kind of do always like these two pipes together for that to work, just as a heads up. But yeah, it looks like we can't insert into the cauldron like this, so we can probably use rats for that to automate them later. That's actually that'd be kind of cool, so we'll look at this, but for now we'll do it manually. And one thing I'm curious about is how does that work with the whitelist? Let's grab 2 chests and let's say copper or something. Yeah, let's grab the cheese. Gonna make this staff because we need it. This guy. And it's all messed up. I hope that can get fixed. It's a little bit annoying, to be honest. Oops. There we go. And that finished. We get some upgrades here. We'll just claim them for a second. Let me actually double check what the next one is. Rumor has it the rats in these waters descended from the great rat chief Ratatouille. They seem to be adept at cooking, smelting, and mincing items. Place a chef upgrade on one of your rats, then give them certain foods to create a fancy meal. Ingots to chop them into dust, or alloy blends to sateau them into their ingot forms. Really useful rodents. The recipes are in JEI. Yes. Oh, it actually gives you the upgrade. Great. I shouldn't craft anything. Why do I even craft things? Just giving me stuff. Perfect. But I want to see, so shift right click U, right? And then we say right click, take items from this chest, right click, deposit items into this chest. And I'm just going to stand here, place you in that corner. Oops. Shift click. And now if I put this in here, are you going to do the work? Are you smart enough to take things out of there? You're not. Unless I need to put you on a different mode. Problem is always like when you toggle through here, it will just start running off. Unpray, gather items, harvest, transport items. So if I try to do transport, it will just move them over, right? Where are you going with? Oh, he's making it now. But why are you over here? Because he's gonna keep doing this the whole time, and that's not too useful, is it? Why are you going over there? Wanna stay here? Nah, that doesn't work, unfortunately. It's not smart enough. Ah, that's a shame, because like you can't really automate this then. He's converting between 2 different types, which is funny. Yeah, you can't really do that because he will always have one in there and then keep going back and forth. There is a white or black list, but that doesn't work if you already have an upgrade in here. And I don't know if you can combine upgrades. Oh, once the item is cooked, they will either try and drop it in an inventory below them. Okay, so we can't maybe fully automate this, but we can prevent him from smelting it over and over again, possibly. No, he's still doing it. Darn, that's unfortunate. Huh. Okay, so I guess no easy automation with these, maybe. I'm not sure. We'll have to look at this later. Let's maybe keep going and see what else we can do. So it wants us to get clippings and trimmings. And then it will cook that into mixed salad. Ooh, that is pretty good. Okay. So to get these, we need leaves, apples, and carrots. Now, carrots we get from the strainers. From the dense one? No, from the normal one. Good. There's also agriculture stuff, which we probably should start at some point. Ooh, what's happening? It was lagging. Okay, so let's make this and then leave some water. Okay, let me go make some of these. Okay, so I only got 11 because I'm low on leaves. I need to go chop down some trees again. But we should be able to give this guy these things now. And it's gonna make stuff for us. What else can we do with clippings currently? Okay, you make some ingots later with glasses of the epiphany. Okay, it's kind of interesting. And that's pretty much it except for the organic stuff here. Nice. Ah, see, this one he does. Okay, so it's because he has two conflicting recipes, right? With one turning copper into dust, dust into copper or ingot. That's why it doesn't output them. But if it's a recipe that I guess, you know, he doesn't know afterwards, he's gonna put it in there. So that's nice. Or maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he would put in one if I give him two, but then not the second one or something. But you know what? Thinking about that, I might not. Okay, I'll have to double check this. If he does this, he's gonna keep one item in his mouse every single time. That's what he does. Okay. If I give you two, are you gonna dump one of them? Because if that is the case, we can have one dedicated mouse or add 4 per ingot, right? Oh, that does work. Because it doesn't matter that he keeps doing this back and forth. Now the question is he actually going to grab stuff though? I don't think he is going to grab stuff. I'm gonna put it above just in case, and then do this again. Take items from chest. Let me go grab more copper. Because he can keep that one copper ingot or dust in his inventory, but then whenever he gets more, he'll just do all of them except for the last one, right? So we can kind of have this as a filter. If I put any of them up there, will you take them at some point? Let me see. No, he definitely doesn't take out items on its own. That's just for transporting rats, okay. Okay. Well, actually, I think we can get this to work. Now, this might not be intended to do it this way, but it's going to be a little bit sad for the rat. But if we do this, if we build a little cage for this rat, yeah, let's grab you for a second here. So we're not hearing the block sound because of that muffler over there. Not the video, it's not you, it's me, it's the freaking thing. Okay. And then we destroy this one again. And we put you on top of here. And then I'll put the chest on top again. Now if how am I gonna grab you? Nope. I think there's a staff to do that. Oh, we can probably do that with the staff somehow. Need to like, there we go. If I tell you now to transport items, he's not gonna do it unless maybe I'll do this too. So now he's pull, or did I not click the bottom maybe? I think we can get this to work actually. Huh, no, I can't get this rat to work like by just taking items out of this and putting it in a different chest. Maybe he needs, I don't know. Let me see, what are you gonna do now? Running over there, okay. That's not helpful, dude. Okay. Like just a simple test, right? Bound it, take items, deposit items, put items inside, and then transport items. I guess that's not how it works. What if I like drop something? And he's gonna pick it up. But are you idling? Go do stuff. Transport items. What about gather items? Are you gonna pick that up? He did pick it up. He's not going anywhere. What if I take away his chef thing? Okay, it doesn't work with the chef thing. What about now transport items? Like, I am confused by this guy. If I take it out, then he'll do it. So now he works. No, he doesn't. Oh no, now he did it. Just slow. Just slow. Okay, so unfortunately he can't. I was hoping he could grab the items, cook them, and then drop them down, but I guess that doesn't work. So yeah, I don't know what we'll do with these guys yet. We'll figure something out. But for now, I think this will just... We'll just leave it alone. We'll just do it manually. We'll just give him stuff to smelt. Like I said, we can still just do this, right? Why did that open? That's creepy. Yeah. And then we just do this, right? And he'll deposit them at least. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's continue here. So we did get this. So we get another chef hat. So if we want another chef rat, we can do that. A whitelist with a little initial setup. You can have your rats retrieving items from a sluice chest and taking them to be smelted. That's a good point. Have another rat take the item from the furnace and deposit them into your drawer controller. You can even have a rat harvest trees for charcoal. Tip, your chef rat can hold 1 stack of items to process. It will drop them on the ground once processed, so make sure to sit him on top of a hopper or a chest. That's default behavior apparently. Right? You're doing it? Yeah, he's putting it in there. At least we have this fancy food now, so that's kind of nice. We can make more of this. But yeah, let's go check this out. So you want me to make just Invar. Invar is what again? That is nickel and iron. Okay. Let's just make a whole stack, because we can. But yeah, that's a good point. We could try to automate this sluice at least. So we get that going, and then this one is, with a bit of ingenuity and setup, you could automate the entire process of water strainer, sluice, furnace. This would require a combination of automated users, the only machines that will interact with sluices. Rats, buckets, hoppers, etc. A worthwhile time investment and a fun project to figure out. Even though it told us what to do. Rats can't swim, so they will need access to the bottom of a strainer. If you want them to pull out items, fluid and item conduits can be purchased on the Guild Trades tab. You can craft artisan workshops. The recipes aren't too tough. Cool, that's a good point. Yeah, rats and you. What is that? A picture? And then moving forward. From this point forward, your journey can branch into many directions. It can be a bit overwhelming, yes, to decide what to work on next, but that's the fun of it, yes? Yeah, I guess. Further tabs will open up as you complete others. Suggestion, consider working towards getting diving gear, we've done that, so you can explore around your hub. Then consider getting your auto sluice and steel production. Once you can make steel, you can make your submarine, okay, which opens a world of options. Power cells for the submarine craft is fully charged, so generating power isn't immediately required. Perfect. Once you have a submarine, you can explore the nether and all end temples to visit other dimensions, or stop by an ocean village to trade. Perfect. That is good to know. Okay. So yes, we should go into steel production and automating things first. So I really did jump ahead a little bit. Oh. Rat wrangling. Rats are invaluable helpers if you take a few minutes to teach them what to do. Keep rat task limited per rat. 1 rat to place items in the furnace, another to pull them out. 1 rat cannot do everything. Rats are tiny, help them out with slabs or stairs. Make use of the commands such as stay here to keep rats in place. If rats cannot interact directly with the machine, use Hopper's chest to make it easier for them. Make sure to select the correct input-output side of the machine. And then there's little stairs and such. Chef Remy only accepts items to smell, grind, or cook manually. Has a tendency to hold on to the last item, yes. Drops them on the ground, if not sitting on a hopper. Faster than the furnace, but not automatable. Early game way to making alloy blends and dust. Can turn leaves, plus apples, plus carrots into nutritious meals. That is indeed true. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, we should probably do that. We should probably try to automate this. What was this one here again? Yeah, just the Invar. There we go. That will be that, and we get a whitelist. Awesome. So this entire tree is done, right? So that's cool. So looking at the automated user, it's not too bad. There's actually 2 recipes. One where we just use plates, gold, and an armor stand with 2 of these winding gears. Or a much cheaper one where we just need a dispenser and winding gears. The winding gears are just copper gear, iron gear, and redstone. And we did have those boats out there that do have a bunch of dispensers. So I think we should go back. I'm assembling my little chest here of goodies. This actually needs to be in my inventory to cool down. I didn't realize this at first, so something we should do. And I'm also going to keep this on me. But the good thing is, like, if we ever have something that's breakable, we can keep this in here. But we have like potions and such, right? So we can go swim around. I don't actually. Let's use. How do you make these again? Night vision, because golden carrots, right? Because I don't know if we should. It's not too bad, though. I mean, that's pretty easy. We don't have a brewing stand yet. Is there an easy way to get this guy? No. But 8 minutes is pretty long. We might not need any of these, but I'm just gonna grab it anyway, just in case. And we can go over to the ship there and just grab some of these. And I really want to do some exploration. Something else we should do. Is it nighttime? I'm not sure. Let's maybe see if we can sleep. Something we should go do is go to one of these meteors over there. It's hard to see. Because we need magma blocks for something as well. For one of the quests in the first tab. It gives us soul sand. Oh yeah, it's so much better to see now. Over here, magma block. So we can just snag it from there. Oh, it's so much better. Yeah, so go to that ship and over there. And hopefully we have enough air. What I probably should bring, the torch thing doesn't work too well. But maybe just like a door, trapdoor. Let's bring a couple. So we can like place them down against something and go into it, right? Might be okay. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I keep hearing rocket squids outside, which is not so great. But hopefully they aren't around currently. Okay. Let's just go this way. There are squids. Still kind of scary to swim around. We do have quite a bit of air now, which is nice. Should be enough to get over there and then also like recharge a little bit. And then we go over this guy. And also while we go around, maybe we can spot other things. Honestly, the journey map is not super helpful in this. Because it doesn't show anything. Like, it doesn't really render anything, right? Because of all the water. I wonder if the Zeros minimap or something would be better for this kind of stuff, but this is what we have, and yeah, it's not too helpful, unfortunately, but it's okay. We'll deal with it. We can just look around. But yeah, these are dispensers. So, that's easy. I'm just gonna grab some of these. I know it's really dark. This is the boat that had mobs down too, and I already hear skeletons, so I don't know if there's spawners or something. I'm really curious about that. Let's go ahead and... Is that a door here? Let's place a trapdoor so we can stand inside and refresh our breath real quick. There's something here. Oh, yeah, it's a door. I know it's dark. I wish I could make it brighter. I kinda could, but I don't want to. There's bookshelves in here. It's a captain's room. There is a chest. Ooh, a compass and a map. Is that a new map or is it like a treasure map? I think it's like a new map. I don't know if you need a compass, but I'll take it for now. Okay, I'm gonna go back into this little doorway here. Get my breath back. Okay, so let's go over to the magma block. I might actually increase the brightness a bit. I know it's suggested not to do it to keep it spoopy, but I mean, if you guys can't see anything underwater while I'm like exploring, then that is not too useful, is it? That'd be a little bit sad. Still want to make sure you guys can see something. We also have this mod in here that adds the ability from 1.13 where like magma blocks pull you down and soul sand like lifts you up. Oh, we only get shards from these. But we can make the magma block with the shards, so. And it's a little easier to get them this way, I guess. So yeah, I'm just gonna grab some of these. And we could also check what's inside this meteor, if it's like normal. Or if it's different or something. Different loot down here. Oh man, I'm so glad we can like breeze longer now. And then once we get the signalum, which we almost have, we can breeze for 320 seconds, I believe. So that'd be awesome. And now I think at some point, if I feel like it, if I'm not too lazy, and we have the resources, I'm gonna see if we can just have a second tank on us. And swap it underwater to get the air like get a full tank's worth of air. Because then we can swap between them pretty easily. It's kind of what you can do in Subnautica too. Okay, that should be enough for now. Maybe. So let's see, can we even go down here? It's so dark. Oh, that takes forever. Nah, I think we'll come back for that. With a better pickaxe one day. That is taking way too long. Okay, so before we head back, can we see anything in the distance? Any light, any new structures? There's another boat this way, or is it the same one? It's the same one. Actually, before we go, let's refresh our oxygen here. I want to do more exploration, but it's also very difficult at the moment, right? Since we don't have too much yet. Although it seems to be pretty good, even with this set. I'm gonna see if we can upgrade our set though. We needed this ash and cloth, I believe, so it might be a bit more expensive for the next tier. But yeah, not too much yet. I know there's a ton of structures in here. We might just be kind of unlucky with our seed. If I go up higher, we're also not freezing too much, it seems. If I go up higher, does that help? Does the fog change? Because that sea gets brighter, right? Okay, I see a ton of sunken ships. Maybe we'll have a look at another ship real quick. Last time all we got was bread. So maybe this time we get something better. What I really want to find is a village. Or something like that. There isn't too much. In my test seat I had at some point, I had a lot of structures around me, but there was a different seed. Okay, going down to this boat. There's dispensers too. It's a tiny boat. Let me see if I can find an entrance and make it brighter. Actually, you know what? For now, I'm going to make it brighter so you can see just a tiny bit more. Still not a ton, but a tiny bit more. Ooh, are these old chests? Oh, yes they are. This might be a good boat. With a pumpkin. We might need pumpkins. And melons. Okay, hold on. I do have an axe. Wait, why can't I open that one? Oh, I placed it weird. Forgot. Shulkers you have to like kind of place in a specific way. Okay, can I make it bright here? I don't think I can. Just gonna grab these melons. And this chest. Are there any? Yeah, there's more chests. Leather, another axe. There's some sort of door over here. Or just a normal door. Does it go anywhere? Ah, light! There's a bedroom or something in here. That's weird. Is there another chest at the end? Oh no! I think there is actually. If I do this, that should stay on. Yes, there is. Okay, not too much. Another map. Okay, we get a bit of light. Okay, a beetroot. We don't have yet. We should probably start a farm and just like farm these a little bit. I mean, yeah, I don't even know why I didn't do that. we don't have to rely on like carrots and such to grow. We can just grow them ourselves. There's a bunch of wheat over here. Another chest. Potatoes. I don't know if we had potatoes yet. Possibly. More beets and apples. And I don't know if there's something at the very end. I might as well check. There's something, a furnace. And an anvil, okay. Light! We got light! At the end of this. At the end of the tunnel. Okay. Nothing other fancy, but I mean that was a pretty good that was a pretty good ship. That is some good stuff down there. Awesome. Alright, I think it's time to head back. Just gonna having a look again. So the way back is, see, you can't really see it. Oh, what's up here? Oh, is this where our base is? That's a temple. Yeah, this here might be our base. Okay, it's kind of this way. East. I was hoping to see more things in the distance, but Not really. Alright, I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna like kind of swim back, and if I see something I'll yell, but otherwise I think we're gonna end the episode here for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll figure out what we do next time. Probably automate some things and then yeah, go from there. Really trying to work towards the CMOS, I think. So automate sluice, get some steel production, and then CMOS time. But yeah, thanks all for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Bye bye.